Another patient, a woman named Elena, survived a serious car accident. She was brought to us with the following diagnosis: brain contusion, encephalomalacia with the right side paralysis. Her hand and leg practically did not function. We used the complete Jan-Stoys methodology, applying Dino-96 twice a day with focus on the spine and the paralyzed parts of the body. And unexpectedly, after 10 days of treatment, to our surprise, Elena started walking without using the handles. Until then, she had been unable to raise her hand, and then one of her hands is loose, and she is able to raise it. Although this came off with an effort after 10 days, she is able to reach her nose in the air. She can put her hand on her head. Naturally, now we are going to extend the treatment using Dino-96 and introduce motor rehabilitation. A 65-year-old woman with varices who had been suffering from the pain in her legs for 30 years. After 5 or 6 applications of Dino-96 in spray and cream, she came to see me and her legs were completely smooth. She had no varices, they just disappeared. A small girl had been suffering from fits of epilepsy. She had been suffering from the disease for several years. Tomography revealed cysts inside the skull. After several treatment sessions using Dino-96, bath and treatment with cream, the fits disappeared. I also treated the wife of an American diplomat from the American embassy. She had congenital ovarian cyst. She was told that it had to be removed, otherwise she would not have a child and she would keep suffering. We used the Dino-96 methodology on the spine and the abdominal area in combination with the baths. 1 month later, the patient was referred for tomography. The cyst was practically not detected. We achieved very high curative effects in patients with paralysis, pains and motor blockade in the joints. Even patients who could not bend their knees for 10 or 20 years are able to use exercise bicycles with no pain after treatment with Dino-96. We use the Dino-96 substrate as health cosmetics, and surprisingly, parallel application of the Dino-96 liquid and cream brings astonishing effects. Professor Irakli Gastananishvili, medical doctor, Center of Homeopathy in Tbilisi and Moscow. Our center deals with treatment of oncological illnesses as an independent treatment method, as well as comprehensive treatment with chemotherapy and other oncological illnesses treatment methods. We also deal with illnesses of the internal organs, such as the liver, lungs, stomach, etc., for therapeutic purposes in general. I had an opportunity to familiarize myself with the Dino-96 preparation during the demonstration of its use, which took place at the medical fair in Moscow, and I decided to test these incredible effects in practice. The theoretical assumptions were created in Russia, but Jan-Stoys Dino-96 team in Poland developed the production method, verified the theoretical assumptions, and implemented the product. In my opinion, the Dino-96 preparation is a certain quantity of chemically active substances produced from living cells, which has the highest biological activity. We used Dino-96 in treatment. We were surprised with the very quick effects that appeared during 2 or 3 days. Pain disappeared in many cases, as did vascular symptoms. The pathological symptoms disappeared quickly. Shocking effects in dermatology with difficult wounds. However, there is the other side to the coin. Some processes and illnesses react as if in an opposite way. At first, the process becomes aggravated, which is similar to homeopathy. Following aggravation, after the process was caused, the curative effect of Dino-96 appears with a slight delay, but in a comparatively effective way, as in the other cases, where fast improvement is observed. The Dino-96 preparation and its mechanisms is very similar to homeopathic preparations. It does not interact with the body on the chemical basis, but on the energy and information basis, due to the fact that from the very beginning it was designed as the regulator of the energy and information processes in the human body. As in the case of homeopathy, as little as several drops is enough to achieve the initial curative or provoking, stimulating effect within half an hour and 1 hour. The effect of Dino-96 is immediate. The therapeutic effect progresses very quickly. That is, the information processes run faster in comparison with the traditional biochemical processes. There are works in which it is stated that each organ has its specific operating frequency. The liver, heart, brain or lungs work at different frequencies. In order to confirm whether the human body corrects the information, assisting in repairing various kinds of biochemical and biological processes, specific information can be sent at specific frequencies. Modulation can be achieved, for instance, using the Dino-96 preparation. Dino-96 is a combination of practically all biologically active substances and macromolecules which are found in all living cells. I suppose Dino-96 contains all frequencies, all information and energy parameters of a living organism. In my opinion, Dino-96 emits suitable radiation for a particular organ attacked by illness, and the ill organ reacts on its own, which results in balancing of the energy potential of a given organ or system. There is no other way to explain this given the present state of science.
Okay, that's well.
General information from the Dino-96 theory creators. Professor Makarov, PhD, Moscow Institute of Technology. Since the dawn of history, attempts have been made at finding the cure or medicine with an overall curing effect or with a comprehensive effect on human health. No such medicine exists. However, in the course of works on the map of the world development, an opportunity emerged as a side effect to discovering a substance conforming to this condition. The Polish-made Dino-96 is the product. Dino-96 affects all biosystems without harmful effects. It affects numerous systems including the immunological, reproductive, hematopoietic, alimentary and nervous system. It affects all biosystems irrespective of the way in which they are organized. It influences the development of microorganisms, plants, animals and humans. It may be introduced to the body by various routes, through the stomach, skin, blood, intramuscularly, rectally, and in all the ways which are verified by the Dino-96 company. The Dino-96 allows to achieve very good results using various application methods. Dino-96 works in collaboration and harmony with all organs and tissues, as well as with medicines prescribed, for instance, by a doctor. These properties can be explained by the composition. It includes all building blocks of life that are the building blocks of each living organism. These include over 20 amino acids, micro and macro elements, as well as numerous biologically important components which do not present the specific features, properties, or particular systems, but are necessary to all organisms. This is the characteristic feature of this biotechnological solution.